Okay, let's first start with a couple of little facts. In soccer, they do not call it the MLS Cup. It's called just MLS Cup. I have no idea why. It's just a fact. And if a team finishes without a goal, it is not 0-1. It's just 0, not 0. Also, they do not usually call the playing surface the field. They call it the pitch. Personally, I've always called it a soccer field, so don't hate me for that. I like field, but anyway, technically it is called a pitch. We have some local boys to keep an eye on. Jordan Morris, one of the big ones. He's having a huge year, isn't he? Have you checked out his stats lately? I mean, career assists, 15 goals, 5 assists, 34 shots so far, and he's just been on fire. And then of course we have Clint Dempsey. He missed last year because he was injured, but this year he is just on fire. Check this out: 5 assists, 116 shots, 12 goals. He's just been having an unbelievable year. The Sounders have not allowed a goal in their last 6 matches, going back to October 1st. So the Sounders have been looking so great. But let's talk about the matchup with Toronto, because it's going to be kind of a tough one. Sounders beat Toronto in a shootout last year. Even though they lost to Toronto 1-0 back in May, the Sounders generally love the matchup. They only lost 3 of their last 11 games, 3 of the 11 games to Toronto. There is some cause for concern, though, because Toronto ran away with the league, finishing with 69 points in the standings. That's 12 more than the next best team. By comparison, last year the top 2 teams were just separated by just 2 points. So if you are going to look at what we're going into for tomorrow, the big rematch, it's 32 degrees in Toronto, chance of snow, so it's going to be really cold, but the rematch is set for 1 o'clock.
It's going to be worth watching. Let's hope that.
And I'm going to call it. We're going to win.
We're going to win. You heard it here first, folks. If you do want an authentic football club experience, you might want to head down the street to your local pub. A lot of places are showing the match. The George and Dragon Pub in Fremont is a hot spot for Sounders fans, along with the Market Arms in Ballard. Love that place. Over in the Roosevelt neighborhood, of course, the Atlantic Crossing Pub. And if you're looking for a spot in downtown Seattle, don't forget about the Rhine House on Capitol Hill. Go Sounders.